Welcome to Miami TCG Con. We got 5 bold predictions for you today. Let's get into them. Prediction 1. Ruby Amethyst is the most played deck in the event. I know it's probably not a whole large of a bold prediction, but in all honesty, I just think that it's clearly been the most successful deck. Anyone that's been following the game, that's been really following the reports, it has the most consistency, and therein lies reasons enough for anyone to pick up that deck and start playing with it. So I genuinely think that it will very likely be the most popular deck in the field come tomorrow morning. Number 2, Amber Steel will have the most decks in the top 16. Another one that might not feel too bold, but hey, we're going to take the lobs while we can. But in all honesty, second most consistent deck in the game, fair amount of wins in tournaments, fair amount of matchups, and honestly, the diversity in which the deck is itself gives it enough reason for it to find its way into the game and into top 16s in general. I just feel that between the aggro, the mid-range, the control, the aggro control, there's so many different ways to play this that I just find, depending on the routes that players end up taking in matchups and the delivery of the matchups, will end up inevitably seeing a fair amount of those in the top 16 and probably even a good chance at maybe even winning. We'll see. All right, in this one I'm going to hit my Emerald fans hard. I don't think there will be a single Emerald deck in top 8. Yep, I said it, I'm sorry. I feel that the Ruby Amethyst players have made the correct adjustments to their list to be more competitive against the deck. I feel that it is a terrible matchup into Amber Steel, and once you start realizing that your only real successfully good matchup in the winners bracket, I should say, is a limited number, and that's also like kind of a rogue deck also, and I just think it's going to find some trouble. And I genuinely think and hope that I'm wrong, but I just have that good feeling that this weekend is not the weekend for Emerald to be successful. But hey, I'm prepared to be wrong. We'll see what happens. All right, let's start predicting winners. I'm going to say in the top 4, there's at least one Amber Sapphire deck. Will it win? That'll depend on the matchups. But I definitely think we'll see one. I think that Amber Sapphire has a potential to be pretty successful on the weekend, in all honesty, depending its matchups. If it's able to shear up some of its wins early on, get out of a bracket with a bunch of Emerald decks that punish it, and kind of just skate its way through the winner's metagame, and through a plethora of Ruby Amethyst and Amber Steel, then I think there's a really, really good chance that you'll see some success. Of course, you're going to see some crash and burn also, just through how big an event this is, and the matchups can go really sideways, really south. But all in all, I have some confidence in Amber Sapphire in a big way, and it will not shock me in the least bit if it's successful. All right, my last and final prediction. Amber Ruby will have a breakout weekend. I think it's a deck that we have seen sprinkles of, but nothing truly remarkable. And I just have this little hunch that you might see it really break out this weekend and put itself in a metagame that maybe not even ready for it. We'll see. It's a long event. There probably won't be many of them registered, if I'm being completely honest. So it's going to take a bit of skill, a bit of luck to get there. But I have some blind faith that we might find one in top 16, if not top 8 or above. I hope you enjoyed this video, my top 5 predictions, a little bit of moving around in the house and things like that. It's going to be a really big weekend. If you're looking to check out the stream, it starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Yours truly on the call with a couple of new friends, and I'm very, very excited to get everyone into this wonderful kickoff weekend, sponsored by Red Bull, by the way. Pretty crazy. All in all, the links for the description for Miami will be in the description. And of course, if you enjoyed this one, had some fun with me, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.